Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Send your request in to designs@patioheat.com for your personalized recommendations. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so we have this residential application, and I'm just going to go ahead and focus on this one standalone structure. So let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions that I have here. So basically we have a 12 foot by 18 foot, and then we have a height here at the bottom edge of this beam here at 9 foot, and then the top edge at 10 foot. The apex up here of the gable ceiling is at 14.9, we'll call it. And that's pretty much about it. Not sure what this true seating arrangement is, but I believe they want to heat up this whole entire space here. So let's go ahead and look at some different options. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my preferred option, which would be utilizing, and sorry, my mouse here. So utilizing 4 of the 4,000 watt units mounted on the beam. What I have here is 18 inches from the edge over here, and I'm meeting the clearances to combustibles. I started over here, and then from there it's 8 foot from center to center on the heater. You can see I'm off a little bit over here as far as the distance of that 18 inches I mentioned. The reason why is if there's a wall here, there's probably something that they're not going to be sitting right here in this edge here, so I pushed everything over just slightly, just based on that hunch as far as the seating position is concerned. So you can move this, so that we're 18 inches on this edge as well. But I would rather have a little bit more crossover raise here in the center, so that's why I started on this outer edge here, 18 inches to the first heater, 8 feet center to center on the heaters themselves. In any case, these are the, I think I mentioned already, 4,000 watt C models, the C series, I should say. And you got a really nice crossover rays. This ray will continue to travel all the way over to this position over here, and then the intensity. So this would be a very good application for a colder climate, just because you're getting a little bit more crossover rays, from left to right. These are at 30-degree angles when mounted on a vertical surface. You want to make sure that you are meeting the clearances to combustibles, and at a 30-degree angle, you want to make sure that you have a minimum of 12 inches of clearance above. So let's go ahead and just look at what that truly might look like here. So from this point here, we'll go up 12 inches, and we should be able to see that we're meeting the clearances, I hope, here. So we're actually up to maybe 2 inches here. So let's go ahead and move the heaters all down slightly. Give me 1 second here if I can grab a hold of everything I need. Let's go ahead and see what maybe 2 inches would look like. And so that's actually just 1 inch there. So placing the heaters so that they're not centered on that beam would be something that would be important as far as mounting the units on this beam itself. There's a lot of things you want to look at when you're mounting the heaters, but in any case, you can see that this would be a very good coverage overall for this application. All right, so the next one would be, a different option, which would be maybe utilizing 2 6,000 watt units. You can go from this beam over here to this beam over here, and you can see that the footprint is almost as good as the 4,000 watt units, although we're dealing with a little bit less intensity of heat, and we're not covering this edge over here as well as over here. Also, if there is a TV set or something of this nature, you may want to wish to change this angle here to maybe a 35 to a 40 degree tilt, so that ray is coming out further and not penetrating any appliance that you might have over here. So, but this is also a good application. You can see we're pretty much covering the entire space as far as the sitting position that I have here with 2 of the 4,000 watt units. excuse me, it's 2 of the 6,000 watt units. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, and then just look at this as 2 of the 4,000 watt units. Now the reason I would not recommend this is they're just not as powerful, and the penetration over here wouldn't be high enough in the center of the patio. And I'm going to go ahead and overlap this here so you can see that these are 6,000 watts, and they're designed for a little bit further of a distance of output of heat. So that's why I'm choosing the 6,000s over the 4,000s if you were to mount them on these vertical surfaces here. Lastly, I just want to mention that there's some people that might want the slimline units over here. Slimline units, the only issue I see, sorry about that movement there, the issue I see here is that the slimlines can only go at a maximum angle, and it's just jumping here. Sorry about that again. But the maximum angle, so from straight out here, it would be 45 degrees down. And then you can see here that we're not covering the outer edge, but we're missing about 3 feet of distance here. So this is why I'm not choosing the slimline units for this application. And then I'm going to go ahead and just turn off this ray here. Turn off, we'll go ahead and show you what the difference would be if you were to mount slimlines. You'd have to, and were to direct that ray down here, you would have to go with median clearances to combustibles for the bottom edge here, which would be 18 inches from this edge to any combustible here. The heater would be mounted too high. I think I have it something of the nature of like from this point here where this beam comes into contact with the beams or ceiling joists here. I think it's 18.5 inches up that edge to the center of the bracket itself. But you can see it's kind of now too high, and the ray wouldn't be powerful enough for that installation height on a 4,000 watt unit. So this is why I'm not choosing that. Also, just want to show you that if you were to go with just 2 units, you're gonna be kind of in the same thing. The heaters are too high, and you really can't mount them on this beam here and get that angle properly to penetrate below the heater itself. So that's why I'm not choosing these particular ones here. So, and again, going back to that 45 degree only tilt that's available on a vertical surface. So let's see here, going back to my preferred, which would be the 4 of the C series 4,000 watt units. So 4000 C4024 would be the actual model number. All right, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com for your personalized recommendation. Please tap that like button. If you find this video useful, we don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not promote our channel unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers. We thank you so much for doing that. Have an excellent day.